Now, when we think about the interface that we used for managing users, the interface is going to be very similar for managing products. We'll have different inputs, but the workflow will be identical. We'll be able to edit and add products through one form. And then when we process that form, whether it's for editing or adding, we're going to run the same code. So the differences between the script that we built to manage our users and the one we're going to use for products boil down to the naming of the functions and the fields that we're using, and possibly what validation we use on those fields. If we go back to the editor and we take a look at our users.php file and scroll up and just take a quick look at some of the first lines here, we can see that the structure can remain the same. This line will be the same, except it will say administer products. This function name will be a little bit different. It would be admin products list. And then we would select from the products database instead of the users database. We would loop through just like we did before, but the actual table cells might be different because we're pulling out the price, the image, and the title. Then as we output the table in its entirety, the labels that we'll add to the top of the table will be different as well because the field names will be different. But this basic structure will be the same. If we keep scrolling down, we'll see this repeated over and over again. Now, it would be a great exercise to try to do this yourself, to convert this users.php script to work with products, because you'd identify line by line what can be reused between the two and what needs to be different. And that will lead us to the next step, which is generalizing this code altogether so we can use it for managing any type of data in the database. But for now, we'll go ahead and generate a products.php file that has all the changes made, and we'll review the changes by using a file comparison tool. I'm going to go back to the resource pack directory, and I'm going to copy the 7th step. This is in the 5th folder called Building a CMS, and it's called Adding Product Admin, then Generalizing CRUD. We copy this and go back over to our site folder, and we'll rename our site folder 06.site, just so we have it around. And we'll paste in the new folder and rename it site. Now, if we expand this, we'll see that inside of our pages folder, inside of our admin folder, we now have products and users.